All right. I hope that you can see built-in data types. In programming, data type is an important concept. Variables can store data of different types, and different types can do different things. Python has the following data types built in by default in these categories. I have not used all of the Python data types, just which we are going to use in A2s or As. Okay, so text type is a string. Remember, no mixed case, no uppercase. Python is fond of lowercase, but we can use it. Okay, so text type we have got a string, numeric type we have got integer and float. No currency data type, no decimal data type. Okay, just integer or float. So if you are going to save currency, we will still be taking float. Okay, but since in advanced cases except filing, we won't be using currency. Sequence type means like arrays, where we have got a set of data in one data type together. We don't have arrays, unfortunately, in Python. So we will be using lists. What is list? How it works? During the course of these lectures, we will be discussing those. There is another data type called dictionary. Dictionary is part of your syllabus. We will be discussing it. And then there are set types. Sets are like sets in mathematics. So set and frozen set, what are these? We will be discussing it. And then Boolean data type, we don't call it Boolean, rather just bool. Okay, so mind it. Let's get back to PyCharm. Now, sometimes we would like to get the data type. What does it mean? You would like to know what sort of data is present in the variable. Let's say you have used X. First, you have used it as integer. Hold on for a second. Getting the data type. You can get the data type of any object or the variable that you have made. So it could happen that during the execution of the program, you might have used the same variable for different data types. As I told you earlier, that a variable can be used for different data types. If you have one X that you have used as integer, afterwards you might have used as a string, and afterwards you might have used it as Boolean, and ultimately, what do you do? How would you know that what type is of the variable? So we use type thing. Okay, so let's see how. You can see this type function. So whatever the type of X would be, that will be shown. See, this says that class integer. As we know that all these types are the classes in themselves, they are objects in the languages. What are objects? We will be discussing later. So X is equal to 5, print type X. So let's say if I make it now a string, you can see this says that it is class string, and I can make it see class Boolean. Get the idea? So mind it. So this type actually tells you that what type of the data is saved currently in a variable. Take notes. Take notes. It is absolutely necessary. Okay. Acha. And now you see, this is string data type. This one is a string data type. Okay. This one is x is equal to 20. This is integer data type. X is equal to 20.5. This is real number. So this is float data type. This is complex. Let's leave it for now. This is a list. List as an array. Large brackets and every item is in its own quotations. So this is a list of the values in a string data type, and this list is a list. It is not an array. Since there are no arrays in Python, we will be using lists. Lists are the alternative, but they are really powerful. We will discuss how they work and all. So this is range. How range works? Range works from, this is range 6, so it would work from 0 to 5. How ranges work, we will see later. This is dictionary. Dictionary as in, every dictionary word has got two things. The name of the word itself, and its explanation. Okay. So in dictionary, name is John, age is 36. So in dictionary, there are always two values. How dictionary works, what is dictionary is a different thing. We will be discussing about it. This is the set of elements. There are three fruits you can see in the set. What is set? We will look into it. Then we have got frozen set. Frozen set is the set that cannot be changed later. We will be discussing about it. And then we have got bool. So these things are different: set, frozen set, boolean, list, range, and the name of the single data type that we had is now float. Float is actually a real number or a fractional number or a decimal number. Do mind it. Okay, so we would have different things this year. We would have a whole different level of programming this year. We will be indulged in much more complicated and uh, complex sort of programming this year. Okay. Now, let's get back to PyCharm. Now,